This is the Floral Frame stencil set from Hero Arts. There are 4 layering stencils in this set. They are 5 1/4 by 6.5 inches. When I'm using layering stencils, I like to use them on top of a sticky mat so that it holds the stencil as well as my cardstock in place. I also put painter's tape on the top left and the bottom right corner to help layer the stencils and line the stencils up really easily. Using detail brushes on a stencil set like this makes it really easy to get all of that detail in there. And I'm using some bright, vibrant colors here. You can use whatever color palette you want to use. And as you layer up the stencils, it creates a beautiful frame around for your card. So you create a card just using the stencil set for your background. You can see that it goes all the way around the edges. This piece of cardstock here is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. Once I'm done stenciling, I'll put a little bit of stickles on the center of the flowers just to add a little bit of extra texture to it. I trimmed it down just a little bit for the front of my card and added a sentiment, and you can create a really beautiful but simple card. This stencil set also coordinates with the Floral Frame die set, also from Hero Arts. Now the die cut is a lot easier to line up than having to line up the stencil set just on its own. I still use the painter's tape, but you don't really need to because you have those die cut lines to line them up. Layering the different pieces to color in that stencil, and I love, or that die cut, and I love the final look here. This is on some dark bluey green cardstock, and it creates a really beautiful look going all the way out to the edges for this. You could also use a combination of the stencil set with the die set. So I use the stencil set for the background stencil, then I use the individual flower dies and added some extra detail, some extra layers, and some extra dimension. Such a beautiful stencil set that can be used in a few different ways.